So I have an instant that's also a creature, that's also one colour, that's also dual colour, that also if I play the instant, I then get to play the creature if I want to, if I have the... It's very confusing, so let's make it not so confusing. So in this class I will be going over adventure islands or instances. When it comes to this, I'll literally just be pretty much briefing it down, giving explanations, and then showing a few of the amazing adventure instances. There is other adventures, there's like venture sorceries and then artifacts and stuff like that, so they will be in a later video. So if you have no clue about these cards or want a little refresher, you are at the right video. When it comes to adventure cards, there is currently 122 as of recording, but in this one we'll be focusing mainly on the instances one, just because it is a easy way to break down, and also the rules slightly change for these more than the other ones, so I decided to make them into separate videos. Originally when these came out they were mono-coloured cards, but then in the newer set they decided to give them dual colours, which is actually what I originally thought they were going to do, and actually I personally think a better way to do it. So an adventure card is pretty much a creature or artifact or anything like that with an instant or sorcery slapped onto it. Literally, it's like you got the text box, squished it to one side, got an instant or sorcery card, squished it, and slapped it on. Now when it comes to these, there are a few rule changes and stuff like that, and I'll be going over them. The first one being the instant side, you can cast at any time you can play an instant. So in other words, if it's on your opponent's turn and you like what the ability does, you can play it, but you're probably wondering, what about the other side, the actual full card, the creature? Can I play that right after? This is where the rules slightly change. The instant side you can play whenever, and then it will go into the Avenger slot. Now when it comes to this, most people I've played with just put the card to the side, but there is a dedicated card that you're able to put the card on top, and then when it's your turn, when you can actually play creatures unless you have flash, then you are able to play the creature side. The reason I find adventure cards really good and powerful is it is two cards in one, and it works that way, and that's the way I like it. Pretty much what I do is if I have a creature and an instant or sorcery and there is a card that does both and it's the exact same card, I would rather put that in than the two, mainly because even if you cast the instant or the sorcery side, you're then able to play the creature side later on. Plus it also helps with mana. If you have a little bit of mana spare to play the instant or sorcery, but not the creature, you can play the instant sorcery and wait until you untap your lands or get more mana. And I'm pretty sure that's everything when it comes to here. So what we've learned is they are pretty much a creature or a permanent card and an instant sorcery smashed together. They come in mono and dual colours. If you play the adventure cost first, which will be in kind of the centre of the card or the top of the little square part, you're able to then put the card onto an adventure where you can move it to the side or put it on the adventure card itself, and then later on play the full creature or artifact or permanent side later on when you have enough mana. It's pretty much everything that you can learn about it, but if you're still confused, don't you worry. I will be going over a variant of them or all of them pretty much when it comes to the instances side. That is a rare or up. So if you have any more questions or if there's anything that's a little bit confusing, please let me know in the comments down below and I will help you as much as I possibly can. But you get great adventure instances such like Belluna Grandstall, Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Brawler, Descendant Dragon, Devouring Sugarmaw, Giant Killer, Gumdrop Prisoner, Heartflame Duelist, Hornlynch Whale, Murderous Rider, Questing Druid, Twinning Twins, Virtue of Courage, Virtue of Knowledge, and Virtue of Loyalty. Now before you ask, yes, the legendary creature can be your commander. It is the only one I can think of that is a commander with an adventure. I have not seen anyone play it, but it does kind of remind me of the League of Legends Liliana, no, not Liliana, Liawi, from League of Legends. I do used to play League, loved Illaoi and Ziggs, they were my two mains, But yeah, this is a really cool, I do see adventures quite a bit, not as much as I would like, but as always, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on adventure instances in the comments down below. If there's any you like or any you want more information of, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to help as much as I possibly can. While you're down there, remember to like, subscribe and follow me on all my social media. Watch more of the Commander classes, share the Commander classes and all of that. But as always, I have last week's Commander class here, a playlist with all the Commander classes here, and a subscribe button here.